Hey friends, today I want to talk about an issue related to resumes and cover letters. So in your resume and cover letters, you want to be consistent without being repetitive. You don't want to seem scattered, you don't want to say different things between your resume and your cover letter because the person who's looking at these materials is going to think, yeah, this person doesn't really know what they're trying to get at, what they're trying to convey about themselves to get this job. Right, but you also don't want to be repetitive. You don't want to say the same things between your resume and cover letter. That's just a waste of valuable real estate. You only get 2 pages, so you want to make sure you create a whole picture of who you are and the full range of your experiences. So how do we do this? How do we get consistent without being repetitive? So I like to think of your cover letter as the personal side of your applications. This is where you can talk about kind of who did you help in this experience? What were some of maybe the emotions? What are some of the interpersonal dynamics that you had to deal with? Did you had to lead a team? Did you have to solve a specific problem related to managing people? You can just say if you were with a nonprofit, who were the people that you helped? How many of them did you help? But really focusing on the soft skills, really focusing on the personal side of your work experience. So with the resume, I like to think of that as the practical sides. What kind of practical results did you get done? Let's say you were an email marketer, for example, for a small business in your college town. So you can think about, what were my open rates? Because that's a very small data point that you can put in a single line of a resume underneath the larger section of your work experience, right? Our open rates were 20%. That's a great thing to put in the resume. You can also talk about specific softwares that you used, like use MailChimp email service. Great. Fits in a single line. It's very practical. That goes in your resume. So as you're thinking about your different work experiences, put things into different categories based on, was it more of a personal human connection or was it more of a data results practical application? The personal you can try and explain in your cover letter, and the practical you can kind of explain in your resume. And hopefully you can have a cohesive application while still getting at different angles of your work experience. It's not all going to sound the same. You're going to sound like a human, a warm, inviting person in your cover letter, and then your resume is going to demonstrate the competence that you have in different aspects of the job world.